moon water. It's just water with some Mio in it. Blue water. It's really cold. It's been sitting outside all night. Hang on, I'm gonna go cozy up in bed. I turned on my ice machine because I cleaned it yesterday. Ooh, someone's got their lights on. Clarity. Oh, oh. Mom. What you doing, Larity? I just brushed my teeth and I ate some oranges and then I had some Oreos. Not a good combination. Now here comes my cat. He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Look at this. Look at this. I'm drinking water because I finished my homework for the week. I wrote today a 12-page research paper. Yeah, grad school. Yeah. I also had to finish up my discussion posts, so I responded to do 2 discussion posts today. Yeah, grad school. How many sources did I need? I needed 10. 10 sources, 12 pages. With 12 to 14, it technically ended up being 13 pages because I had a works cited page, but that doesn't count. That doesn't count as a page in the paper. I did not count that in the essay. Okay. What was my topic? Redlining in literature. Children, gather around. Let me tell you about redlining. Redlining is the historic segregation of neighborhoods going back to the New Deal era. The New Deal era is after the Great Depression in the United States in the 1930s. Around 1936, they created what was called the alphabet soup of programs, such as the Federal Housing Association, that created federal programs which segregated communities through technically segregated communities. It created redlining and yellow lining and blue lining certain communities, which would allow for, because it provided, because what it was is that in the Great Depression, certain people couldn't get funding for houses, and so what this Federal Housing Association and the homeowners I don't remember the exact name of it, but it was called HOLC. They were trying to loan people money in order to get houses. So what they did was they redlined certain communities and kind of like made it so that you could, as a black person, you could only get houses within certain redlined communities, or potentially you could get it wasn't just black people, it was also foreign born communities like Jewish people or Polish people. They were also in redlined communities. Also, you might be able to get a house within a yellow lined community, which was a borderlining community. That's often not talked about either. I live in a yellow lined community, which is borderlining a red lined community, which is because I live in Muskegon. So, red lined community would be like Muskegon Heights, but I live in Norton Shores, which is what I thought was a red lined or a blue lined community, but it's actually a yellow lined community. Which borders a red-lined community. A blue-coded community, a blue-lined community, is strictly not bordering a red-lined community, and is strictly white-only community. No foreign-borns, no, and that would be something like North Muskegon or like the downtown area or something. Very, very old school, very rich, very white, very expensive, very hard to get into. And you can often see markers of these segregations in your community because there'll be like a white part of town and there'll be like a very noticeable black part of town. And as part of that New Deal historic redlining that they did as part of the New Deal in America. And this was North and South that they did this in. Anyway, that's your history lesson for today. Cheers.